Stewart here from Drone Film Guide, the channel where we learn to fly like filmmakers. I wanted to demonstrate for you my new favourite mode on this Mavic Air 2S, a new gimbal mode, or an improved gimbal mode I should say. Fpv Gimbal mode has been an option on the Mavics for a while, but it's not been very usable. I've tried it many times over the years, thought maybe you could add some post-production stabilisation. It doesn't work, but this one is really nice. So let me just demonstrate this for you quickly. Okay, we take off. Mavic Air 2 in action. Let's turn this round so you can see me. Okay, if we go into the menu, in control you can see the gimbal modes. We have follow mode and FPV mode. Follow mode is the standard mode where everything is stabilized beautifully so we don't get any jitters in our footage. We love that, of course. But go in there, stick it on FPV mode. Now, at face value, things are the same. When we rotate with the yaw, nothing much happens. When we slide from side to side, you can get an indication of it now. But the magic really starts to happen when we combine some of the moves. Easiest for me to demonstrate, so let's just go for a little gentle flight. Push forwards on the right stick and ease in some left yaw on the left stick, and you can see we get that banking turn as the camera and the drone roll off to the left. Just give ourselves a second to recompose and let's try again. So push forwards on the right stick again, ease in the left yaw on the left stick, and we get this banking turn FPV style. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Now the hardest part is easing out of a maneuver, but we've eased out of the yaw there and we ease into some right yaw for a right banking turn, still flying forwards with the right stick pushed forward. We want the footage to be as smooth as possible, obviously, and here in normal mode it's a little bit tricky balancing the speed of the forward motion on the right stick with the smoothest possible yaw inputs on the left stick. So a little tip for you is to switch the controller into cine mode, and this time around when we push forwards on the right stick we can just push full forwards because the drone won't go that fast. So you don't need to give too much thought to what speed you're flying at and is it going to get a little bit out of hand. Push full forwards and that way you can concentrate entirely on nice smooth yaw motions with that left stick. It's pretty effective, and if we're fly close to the ground like we are here, we get an enhanced sense of motion, and the whole thing I think is pretty cinematic. It makes it a bit more accommodating if you have little jittery fingers like I do when you're trying to get nice smooth maneuvers. Easing out of the yaw is the hardest part. So let me know how you get on. I think a bit of practice is required, but I think you can get some pretty great results with this. I've had a few days now to play around with the FPV Gimbal mode, and I definitely think it adds value to your footage. Now remember, motion is just one of the 5 pillars of great aerial cinematography that we talk about here on the channel, but it is an important one, and if you use it in a motivated way, then you can reveal new parts of your frame, you can help tell a story, introduce subjects, so on and so forth. So I'm definitely going to try and incorporate it in my repertoire. If you do want to find out about our 5-step framework for great aerial cinematography, then do download yourself a copy of our free ebook, From Drone Zero to Drone Hero, 37 tips to get you flying like a filmmaker. As you know, we have an 8-hour drone cinematography masterclass, link in the description below. Stay tuned for more Mavic Air 2S videos, and we will see you next time.